Better strap yourself in. It's time for the Howie Carr Show.
Is it okay for politicians to be two-faced? Is it acceptable for a politician to have a private stance on issues? Secretary Clinton, well, your 2 minutes.
Right. As I recall, that was something I said about Abraham Lincoln.
Live from an undisclosed location.
She lied. Now she's blaming the lie on the late, great Abraham Lincoln. That's one that I haven't. Okay, Honest Abe. Honest Abe never lied. That's the good thing. That's the big difference between Abraham Lincoln and you. That's a big, big difference. We're talking about some difference.
Who do you love? Howie Carr.
We have a question here from Ken Karpowitz. He has a question about health care. Ken?
I'd like to know, Anderson, why aren't you bringing up the emails? I'd like to know. Why aren't you
We brought up the emails.
No, it hasn't. Is it? And it hasn't been finished at all.
Ken Karpowitz has a question.
It's nice to 1-on-3.
Unchained and unstoppable.
I didn't think I'd say this, but I'm going to say it. And I hate to say it. But if I win, I am going to instruct my Attorney General to get a special prosecutor to look into your situation, because there has never been so many lies, so much deception.
Who's your captain? Howie Carr.
You know, it's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Rump swabs, hacks, and moonbats beware. It's Howie Carr.
So Trump is making a speech now in Beaver County, Pennsylvania. I guess that's where Beaver College is. I used to know a girl that went to a woman who went to Beaver College. Oddly, it's not on her website, her alma mater. But he's in Pennsylvania, and he's just talking about what a great pal he is of the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger. I thought he was Tom Brady's best friend, but now. He's Ben Roethlisberger's best friend. Both teams are 4-1, right?
Well, you know, given Ben Roethlisberger's track record and the recent hot water that Trump is in, maybe he doesn't need to brag about being Big Ben's friend.
Yeah, that's a while back now, but Ben has had his problems in the past with women and in licensed establishments. Yes, I would back off. I would back off Ben. He's a good quarterback. He's a Hall of Famer, but you don't really need to be associating yourself with him, Mr. Trump. I don't think. Not at this particular moment. 1-844-500-4242. That's the toll-free number of the Howie Carr Show, and it is the debate. We're going to take a lot of calls this hour. We got a lot of cuts to play. I think we'll start off by this is let's have Hillary on the debate. This is after the debate on her plane, and this is what she was really into. She was channeling the spirit of Ted Kennedy here. Cut number 10.
We need to take off so that we can actually have some drinks served. Yeah. My entire team is waiting for this airplane. How do you think you?
So we can have some drinks served. Drinking doubles don't make a party, Madam Secretary. Okay.
Can I get out of here, please?
All right. Now, this is again. We've got so many of these WikiLeaks. I'm just picking and choosing here. This is Lanny Davis. You know Lanny Davis? He's the used to be one of the Clinton rump swabs during the whole Monica Lewinsky unpleasantness. So last February 2015, Lanny flagged an article by Chris Cillizza, who's one of the most craven, obsequious, sycophantic Clinton rump swabs there is. This is the guy who said that he was more concerned about Donald Trump's health because he's put on a few pounds on the campaign trail than he was with Hillary Clinton. Right up until the moment that Hillary Clinton toppled over on 9/11. Remember that? And this is the guy who wrote that John McCain was dying of skin cancer in 2008. And I think he said Michelle Bachmann, the former congresswoman from Minnesota, she was dying of something else in 2012. But Hillary Clinton was in fine fettle right up until the moment she keeled over. So this is the kind of guy he is. So this is so Lanny Davis sends an email to Podesta. Hi, John. Sorry to bother you. Regarding story below by obsessive Clinton hater Chris Cillizza. They think Chris Cillizza is tough.
And you know what the worst part about it is it gives Cillizza a thing that he can wear with a badge of honor. Oh, you think I'm in the tank for Hillary?
Right.
Well, guess what Lanny Davis said?
Yeah. Why Hillary Clinton, the headline of his story is why Hillary Clinton won't release transcripts of her paid Goldman Sachs speeches. So this is, I'll just play, and ironically enough, the night or the in the same hours when this thing comes out from Lanny Davis, Chris Cillizza is going after Trump again to protect his hero, his heroine, Lady Macbeth, Hillary Clinton. Cuts 12.
Independence. He needs women. There's just not much there last night that I think would convince you if you were not for him previously, particularly if you're a woman. He kept referring to Hillary Clinton as she, her, which I think was a concerted strategy. I'm not sure why.
Maybe because she's female, Chris? Did that ever occur to you? That may have been the reason he was... What did you want her to use one of de Blasio's things? Ingy. Or... I'm not sure why he was referring to her as she. I have to think about it. We'll have to call in a panel of experts to try to puzzle this one out. Who could imagine this? Anyway, let's play some cuts here from the women. We'll start. You know Juanita Broderick. Well, we'll go down the list here. This is Juanita Broderick first, cut 13. This is yesterday, right before they said that Trump pranked the press again. He said, we're going to have a quick press conference here on pre-debate prep. And so they walk in, and it's all these. It's the four women. It's Paula Jones, Juanita Broderick, Kathleen Willey, and Kathy Shelton, who again was raped by one of Hillary Clinton's clients. So the first one up is Juanita Broderick, cut 13.
Okay. Hi, I'm Juanita Broderick, and I'm here to support Donald Trump. I tweeted recently, and Mr. Trump retweeted it, that actions speak louder than words. Mr. Trump may have said some bad words, but Bill Clinton raped me and Hillary Clinton threatened me. I don't think there's any comparison.
Next is Kathleen Willey. You know who she is. She's her husband. She was from Richmond, I think, and her husband committed suicide. They were big Democratic donors, so Bill Clinton invited her to work as an unpaid assistant in the White House, just to kind of use that as therapy and have something to do after her husband killed himself. So as soon as she got up there to the White House, he immediately tried to grope her. 14.
I'm Kathleen Willey, and I am here to support Donald Trump. The reason for that is the first day that he announced for president, he said, I love this country and I want America to be great again. And I cried when he said that, because I think that this is the greatest country in the world. I think that we can do anything. I think we can accomplish anything. I think that we can bring peace to this world, and I think Donald Trump can lead us to that point.
The next one is Kathy Shelton. This is the woman who was 12 years old when she was just a kid riding her bike, and this drifter, 41 years old, and his 15-year-old accomplice, they dragged her into a pickup truck and they raped her mercilessly and basically destroyed her life. She's never been the same. And Hillary was hired pro bono as the drifter's lawyer. And she accused this woman, Kathy Shelton, of having rape fantasies at age 12. And then she gave the guy, her client, a polygraph, and he passed it. And then she said that destroyed her faith in polygraphs. I mean, everybody who's been a cop or a reporter or a lawyer has no faith in polygraphs. That's why they're not admissible in a court of law, because you see it. But I don't understand why she thinks it's a joke when she says, "I don't believe in polygraphs anymore." Ha ha ha. Kind of weird. But anyway, Kathy Shelton's life has been destroyed, as I mentioned in the first hour of the show. She couldn't have kids. She's had drug, alcohol problems. She's 54 years old, looks a lot older than that. So here's Kathy Shelton at the press conference. She was sitting right directly to Donald Trump's left.
So I'm also here to support Trump. At 12 years old, Hillary put me through something that you would never put a 12-year-old through. And she says she's for women and children. And she was asked last year on what happened, and she says she's supposed to defend whether they did it or not. Now she's laughing on tape, saying she knows they did it.
You went through a lot.
Yes, sir, I did.
That's Kathy Shelton. And finally, I'm not going to play Paula Jones endorsing Trump, but at the very end, Donald Trump, they did this very quickly. These only were about a little over 30 seconds long. It's like this, boom, 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 boom. And at the very end, Donald Trump stands up and says thank you, and the press is angry because they realize they've been had, and they're putting out a pro-Trump message here with this. And so they start screaming at Trump again, like his sins rise to the level of Bill and Hillary's. So Paula Jones starts defending Trump. Paula Jones is the woman who won an $850,000 settlement from Bill Clinton because he lied when he said he said he didn't sexually harass her, and then her lawyers asked about Monica Lewinsky. That's when he lied under oath, which led to his disbarment and his impeachment. So she's the one who's hurt him the most, when you look back on it. And she was like a low-level worker in the Arkansas state government, so he had the state police bring her up to a hotel room in Little Rock, and he just pulled down his pants, and you know what he told her to do, and she refused, and then she sued him, and that's what led to the whole Monica Lewinsky scandal. But anyway, the reporters start yelling at Trump, and then this is what she says, Paula Jones.
Mr. Trump, you touched a woman without their consent. Mr. Trump,
why did you say you touched a woman without consent, Mr. Trump?
Why don't y'all ask Bill Clinton that? Why don't y'all go ask Bill Clinton that? Go ahead and ask Hillary as well.
That was an auspicious end to the press conference. Why don't you go ask Bill Clinton that? Why don't you ask Hillary that? Very nice. Plus, she was wearing this weird, this weird jogging sweatsuit, complete with a matching baseball cap. Quite an ensemble.
The thing that you always said about Billy Bulger and Whitey Bulger and the type of guy he liked to surround himself with.
Yeah,
it's kind of harder to identify a type for Bill Clinton.
If you're warm-blooded, that's his type. His type is warm-blooded. Mammals. He goes after mammals. There's no type for him. He'll touch anything. He's touched everything but the third rail. That's an old joke around here, but that's the truth of it. This hour of the Howie Carr Show is brought to you by Simply Safe. Home security should ease your mind, not make you wonder whether you're getting ripped off. Go to simplysafehowie.com now to get free shipping on your order and a free keychain remote worth $25. simplysafehowie.com. I'm Howie Carr.
That's right, Howie Carr.
Howie Carr.